Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm here to do my Santa at the Sea. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. We're going to be doing this reading with the Intuitive Soul Oracle cards and connecting to St. Nicholas to bring forth messages for those that are guided as a general energy, general messages. And I will put a link to this reading below if you want to be taken in my shop for your own personal and private reading. You are welcome to do that. Okay, so we're going to see. So what's message? A message from Santa. This can be something that we want to know or that we need to know for this season. And I love it. We're starting out with his energy of believe, right? We always want to believe in Santa. You have to believe in Santa for his magic to work in your life. So keep the faith. Believe in yourself and others, a sense of knowing, and believe in your own sense of knowing. Sometimes we can second guess our intuition, but he wants us to keep in the energy of believing in him, believing in the magic of life, believing in our dreams, believing in our own knowing. Because a friend just sent me a clip of, it was a show or something, and it said on it, faith is trusting in something that common sense tells you otherwise. You know, like common sense would tell you you can't be serious, right? But faith is believing in that thing that common sense would steer you away from believing in. So it's that faith and belief and that kind of feeling over, you know, what you think your common sense or your mind would tell you. This isn't happening, or this can't be true, or, you know, that can't happen. It would take a miracle. But Santa wants you to know, to keep in that energy of faith and belief, because it can happen, and to trust in that knowing. What good deeds has Santa taken notice of this year that he wants to talk about? And it's equality, finding balance, acceptance, we are the same. So a sense of the good deeds that we have done is coming into oneness. This is a sense of like the Temperance card of alchemy, of bringing things into healing, into balance. And it can seem in the world right around us right now that that's, you know, there's a lot of divide energy. But for those that are guided to this reading as a collective energy, we are working and striving to, as light workers, to bring everything into balance and into wholeness and into oneness. And so for our efforts in doing that, even though on a larger scale it may not appear that way, we are having an effect, and he wants us to believe that it can happen, it will happen. That's why we're here on the earth right now, is to bring everything into this equality energy, into this balance of equal reciprocity that he of course stands for. So and he wants us to, he's wanting us to know that he's taken notice of our efforts for this, but he's also wanting us to know that sometimes we have to be in the energy of acceptance. You know, doesn't mean we're giving up. It doesn't mean we're accepting that it's going to stay that way. But we have to sometimes get things into balance. We have to accept other people have a different way of thinking about that. And so that's okay. And so he's also acknowledging that when we come up against those times, it can be challenging, but that we allow for that in peace, right? So because in that, if we aren't, then we are creating more of a divide. And so I feel that energy of acceptance here in that way that he's talking about. So I love seeing this. So he's noticing this good deed, that we are striving here to bring every energy into oneness and into wholeness. What are we giving to others that he is wanting to take notice of? And it is wealth. So we can literally be, some of us are literally tithing, you know, giving money, donating, helping in that way if we can. Financial loss or gain, blessings, accepting you are wealthy with love and emotion. So if you're not giving of your money, you may be giving of your time. You are helping. What you're giving to others is, you know, their knowledge of that they are wealthy with their emotions, in their with love, you know, that they are love. So I always say we can't be separate from love because we are love. And so it's to bring that awareness to other people, that they have that within them, and that they are worthy of love because they are love. There's no separation, right? And so you are giving people blessings, and for everyone this is going to come a little differently. But overall, it's the energy of bringing that what you're giving to others is the awareness of their self-value, of their self-worth, who they are truly in spirit, and the energy of love that they are. What special spiritual gift is growing stronger for you in Santa's bag this year, or for us? And it is no. So I feel like this has got to do with healthy boundaries, right? When we say no to other people, it can be difficult, especially as sensitives, as light workers, as those that want to help and want to heal. Sometimes we have to put up healthy boundaries, and we have to say no sometimes. And it's like, what is it called? Tough love, right? So I feel an energy here. What spiritual gift is growing stronger is your protection. This can be with other people in the physical. This can be with spirit, really putting up strong psychic protection. So that could be the spiritual gift that you're getting better with. Psychic protection of disassociating yourself or disconnecting your energy from other people, cord cutting, that kind of thing, drawing your energy back. So to help liberate your own energy with the red, white, and blue in the image, is all about that sense of, calling your energy back, liberating your own energy, freeing yourself from restrictive energy that can drain you. So psychic protection, psychic boundaries, that type of energy work. So that goes along with not people pleasing as well. I'm hearing people pleasing. So as a spiritual gift that is growing stronger, you wouldn't think that would be one, but that can really, when your energy is fragmented, when your energy is scattered and it's everywhere trying to do everything for everyone, this will help, streamline your energy so you can really focus on your other spiritual gifts. Well, I don't like to say gifts, your other spiritual abilities. And so it's a very necessary one that a lot struggle with. And I feel what's going to be growing stronger is your ability to kind of pull back your energy, unfragment it, and pull it back to you from wherever you've given it away, or wherever you feel like you have given too much. You're going to be able to more easily say no without it being also draining on you. What is Santa delivering in your love life? And it is children. Unconditional love, purity, innocence, nurturing. So I like it. It's like the Six of Cups. Very cute, beautiful. I see the little lamb. Feels Eastery to me. Unconditional love, purity in your love life and in your love of life, right? Because there's both. So if you're not looking at this in the aspect of romance, it's just an unconditional love of your life. Sometimes it's difficult, but connecting to those things that can be like animals, that type of thing. But it's got a Six of Cups vibe, so this can be past life connections that feel very familiar when we're looking at this in the sense of romance, nurturing connections, that kind of energy. So very, very, very pure, very clean. Energy in regards to romance. And children have a sense of curiosity, and they're not they don't have, how's the word I want to say, they're not self-conscious. There's the word. There's a feeling coming that children are not like self-conscious normally. They don't have that they haven't yet had the reason to be. There's a sense of uninhibited, not self-conscious energy with this in regards to love life. So this is what he's bringing. Uninhibited, not in a bad way, in a good way, where there's no filter for feeling awkward or feeling anything that would be in a negative. So there's just this wide-eyed, wondering, curiosity, innocence, purity kind of feeling where there's not a lot of self-doubt or any of these filters that kind of stop you feeling self-conscious, that kind of thing. It's a lack of that self-conscious, self-doubting kind of feeling in regards to this that is very comforting. And I feel like connecting with someone that makes you feel very comfortable in being that way. It's very soft and kind and accepting. There's a sense of acceptance here in its energy. So I wanted to feel into that a little deeper. What is Santa arranging in our finances? Spring, new birth, vitality, fresh start, which I like. pretty simplistic. And spring, I had an energy here of like Easter with the lamb. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be. But again, springtime can be important for our finances, but there's a new fresh energy within it, a new beginning, a new start, hitting the reset button, perhaps releasing some debt or something like that. New jobs, it could be, I know this has been a bad time in 2020 with all that's going on, but it's indicating here new energy, fresher energy in regards to finance, clearing things up, clearing things out. How Santa is magically transforming energy for us this Christmas, and it is universe. Opening up divine energy, allowing the universe to help and guide you. So that is how he is magically transforming energy for us in any area that you need it transformed. He is going to use divine energy to do that, and he's going to allow you to open up more so you can allow the universe. It's going to have you're kind of, so it's going to be kind of more like how I'm showing, it's transforming us. So we're more open to allowing the universe to guide us. Because sometimes we can get in our own way, sometimes with an energy of not believing, disbelief, right there, it shuts the taps off, it kinks up the hose of our universal flow for, energies that are helpful to come to us. So he's going to kind of transform us, I believe, using divine energy to open us up so the universe can more easily help us. So we can kind of get out of our own way, so to speak, he's saying here. So I love seeing that. What is Santa working on for the year 2021? He wants it to be a better year. How is he helping us have a better year? And so it's through a lot of knowledge. I'm hearing ancient knowledge coming, wisdom and strength. So we're going to have access to perhaps more ancient knowledge. And my Yemayah reading for December, I felt an energy, and I've been feeling that for a while, that we're connecting. Of course, we're ascending. We're going to be connecting more to our soul selves. We're going to know more of who we are in a soul level, trusting more where our soul is guiding us, because it has a way bigger vision and a lot more knowledge than we do, like this ancient tree, right? So he's going to allow us more access to tapping into that. And this is green. This is a lot of healing and nurturing energy. And a lot of grounded too, because we can become ungrounded. And when we become ungrounded, I know, like for myself, and that was just happening, I tend to become very scattered. I tend to become very not being able to kind of see things right in front of me, which isn't good, especially when you're working with clairvoyance, that type of thing. So it's a very healing, grounded energy as well, in regards to tapping into that. So it's not going to be like a scattered, ungrounded, because it's not very, it's fine to do that, but it's not very practical in the 3D if you're ungrounded, right? When you can't really, you have the knowledge, but you're not really filtering it through and seeing it here. You're kind of like flying around in your mind and connecting to spirit, and you're not grounded. So there's a sense of healing groundedness in regards to that wisdom. So it's coming, but we're going to be able to utilize it in a very healing, practical way here in the 3D. That's going to help strengthen things more in our lives and those around us. So that's one of the ways he's helping transform. And another way he's helping transform, I love it, is angel, guardian angel, protector, angelic realms. So again, it's like above and below. So there's a nice balance here of, again, connecting to our spiritual team, to our higher self, to our soul self, to our higher guidance, but yet filtering it down through in a very sensible, practical, healing, physical way here in the 3D, where it's able to bring that knowledge down and allow it to grow and strengthen everyone around us, in the world around us. So I love seeing that. Then again, this is about connecting to our angels, our guides, and more of a strengthening of our spiritual abilities. So I'm going to let it at that, and I hope everyone has enjoyed the reading. Angel blessings to everyone, and oceans of love. Merry Christmas.